Hey everybody, I'm Wanda Schell. I'm an actor and a playwright and honored to be a part of Stages of Freedom. Now today I just want to talk to you about my favorite author, and her name was Zora Neale Hurston. Uh, Zora was born in 1901 in an all-Negro town called Eatonville, Florida. Zora graduated from Howard. She was the first Black to attend and graduate from Barnard College. And she was a major force in the Harlem Renaissance. She hung out with Langston Hughes, Wallace Thurman, uh, Dorothy West, Claude McKay. The list just goes on and on. But what's so cool about Zora was that she never followed convention. Zora would walk down the street in pants and beautiful African scarves wrapped around her head, and she would smoke cigarettes. But we're talking about 1925. This was unheard of. But Zora was her own woman, and she never let anybody dictate to her how to live her life. She received scholarships, an honorary doctorate, a Guggenheim Fellowship. She was brilliant. Um, One of her best writings and most famous was Their Eyes Were Watching God. And if you haven't read the book, you can probably see it on Hulu or Netflix. Now, Zora wrote four novels, two books of folk tales, an autobiography, uh, two plays, and well over 50 short stories. And she wrote for journals and magazines. But at the end of her life, Zora was forced to live in a county welfare home in Lucy, Florida. In her entire life, she only made $972.73. That was the most she ever received in royalty checks. Zora, to me, is the epitome of the phenomenal woman. She never let anything get her down. She continued writing until she couldn't write anymore and was forced to go into the nursing home. If you can, please just check out our books. One of my favorites is her short stories, Zora Neale Hurston's collection of short stories. Um, I went to Eatonville, where she was from, and we couldn't find the grave. But thank God, Alice Walker put up a headstone to Zora. And what it said was Zora Neale Hurston, a genius of the South. And that's what she was. She also wrote something in the foreword of one of her books, and I just want to share that with you. We are a people. A people do not throw their geniuses away. And if they do, it is our duty as witnesses for the future to collect them for our children, if necessary, bone by bone. I think of that quite often. And I think that it really applies to what we're going through today. It is difficult for us to isolate and not to be able to see our grandbabies. And in my case, my great grandbabies, not to see them and laugh with them and hug them. But as hard as it is, we must do it for the sake of their future. It's hard. It's hard being in the house day after day. But if you have children, there's a lot of fun activities that you can do with them. And Stages of Freedom has something on their webpage every day that you could do. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, yeah, this is unprecedented what we are going through now. But we have to, for the sake of our children, for the sake of their future. So I just want you to be safe, be well. And like I said, if you just need something to do, go on Stages of Freedom webpage. You'll find a lot to do. In the meantime, be blessed. Thank you.